friends, Sarah here with Boho Stitchery, and it is Monday, so it's time for Makin' Knit Monday. So if you want to learn how to knit, grab some needles and some yarn and join me for Making It Monday.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Sarah. So today I have a fun new tutorial in store for you. That's right, I'm going to teach you how to make a finished product. I'm going to show you guys how to make a super chunky twisted ear warmer. Now this is a great project for fall, winter, when it starts to get cold. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I already worked up my swatch. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. So what you will need to do is, if you're wanting to make something super chunky like I did, I used size 13 needles and 3 strands of worsted weight yarn. I held it together like one, and I just did a basic garter stitch. So I just knit back and forth every row. You want to cast on enough stitches so that your project is between 4 and 4.5 inches high. So if you're holding it long ways like this, you want it to be about 4 to 4.5 inches. And then you want it, the length is going to depend on your head size. So for me, my head, when I took a tape measure and wrapped it around where my ears were, I am 22 inches around. So I mean, I think I have a pretty average size head. I'm not sure what the normal is, but mine's 22 inches. So you want to just knit back and forth in rows until your work is probably about 1 to 2 inches shorter than the circumference of your head. Now that's all going to depend on which stitch you use. You guys can really use any stitch you want for this. It's very customizable. Like I said, the measurements you really want to focus on are the width of your height of your project, which, like I said, about 4 or 4.5 inches. And then depending on how stretchy your material is, like if you do just plain garter like this, it's pretty stretchy. So really you could cut it down to probably 2 to 3 inches shorter. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and get started here. Let me back up a little more if I can. So we're going to have a piece that looks like this. There's my cast on edge, there's my bind off. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to take it and fold it sort of like a hot dog bun. So take it long ways and pinch it together and do the same thing on the other side. And I'm sorry, I can't really get it all in on the same time. So you're going to have 2 pieces that look like this. Now with garter stitch, there's not really a right side or a wrong side, but if you're doing a stitch for yours that you can easily tell which is the right side and wrong side, you want to have the wrong side facing up here. So you're going to have your 2 pieces pinched together like that. This looks like a C and a backwards C. So what you're going to do is you're going to fit these pieces together. So tuck this one in between this side like a so. So now it looks like an S. And then what you want to do is, let me get some of my tails out of the way here. You're going to take one of your tails, doesn't really matter what side as long as it's long enough here. And you're going to take a yarn needle, and I'm hoping I can get all 3 strands of this yarn into this eye of this needle. I'm using just a plastic yarn needle because this is the one, about the only one I have that has an eye large enough for all of these. And like I said, I may not be able, I'm hoping I can get all these in here. So I still got to get this strand. So like I said, when you're using multiple strands like this, sometimes it's hard to get it all popped in there. Let me see what I can do here. There we go. Okay, so you've threaded one side. So again, we're going to take it like this. So 2 pieces like that. And you're going to insert it in the center of that one and kind of tuck this one up. So you've made sort of a sandwich, so to speak, with your material here. And then what you want to do is you're just going to whip stitch it. So with this chunky yarn, it's a little thick here, but you can do it. So just go in and grab as many strands through all the layers as you can. And we're going to do a basic whip stitch. So we're going to start back up here at the top again, go under our next stitch, and just make sure you're getting all 4 layers. And this will be on the inside, so it's going to look a little sloppy right at this point, but it will look good once you get it flipped right side out. So I'm trying to get through, making sure I get through all 4 layers. Just whip stitching, trying to get best we can here. Okay, and then what you want to do is, I like to just kind of take a peek in here, make sure I've got all layers. It looks like it's all sewed together pretty well. So I will take my 2 tails and kind of tie a knot. And then at this point I would just kind of weave it through. So I would do that with both tails. But for time's sake, I'm not going to do that. But like I said, once you're done whip stitching, tie them together, weave in your end so it looks all nice and neat. And now here comes the fun part. So we're going to flip it right side out. And now we have a nice extra squishy thick knitted ear warmer. And that's it, guys. Real simple. Like I said, these work up so fast when you're just using plain garter stitch. Like I just got done watching a movie with my husband and I just worked this up while I was watching it. So, and didn't even take the whole movie. It took me like 30 minutes. So anyhow, I hope you guys found this helpful. I will take a picture of this and put it as a thumbnail on the beginning of the video so you can see what it looks like while it's on. And anyway, yeah, so thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you found this helpful, and we will see you guys next week for another Make and Knit Monday. Bye.